Y'all, I don't even know. It's almost 10:15 and today has been a Monday, if ever there was one. I did not even get out here to the studio until like an hour ago. And the only thing that I have managed to accomplish since I've been out here is to do the Daily Bullets vlog and edit it. It is now exporting to my computer and I am going to upload it to YouTube. I have packed. Now, I had to go to Michael's. Well, actually, I had to go to Hobby Lobby because they're the ones with the envelopes that I want. I ran out of these little A7 craft envelopes, so I went and got some more of those from Hobby Lobby because I ran out, so I couldn't pack any more orders that were just stickers in these envelopes without getting some more, and I needed like three more for my Patreon packages. So all of my Patreon packages are going to be stamped, sealed, and I will pop them in the mail for tomorrow's pickup. I've got a couple of orders that I need to pack as well, so those will also go out. I had these sorted according to international and domestic, and then I almost messed that up, so those are sorted back again. I got a couple of fun little things from Michael's and Hobby Lobby just to pick up a couple little extra-ish items. I will show you what I got. Hold on one second. I'll be right back. I gotta go get the crap or I can't show you, so hold on. First thing first. Okay, so I had to go to a place called Harbor Freight to pick up some tools for Andy earlier, and it is right next door to the Office Depot here, which is the only office supply store that we have anymore. I think Office Depot and Office Max sort of combined or whatever, and maybe even combined with Staples. I don't know. We used to have a Staples, we used to have an Office Max, and now all we have is the Office Depot. So I got a couple of things from there. They are the only place that sells this Expo vis-a-vis wet erase markers, and so I grabbed those for the spreads that I wanted to make reusable in my bullet journal. And then I grabbed these two Papermate ink joys in this pretty pink and this pretty blue because they were the ones with the caps on them, which I thought was different, and not the clicky top, so these have caps on them. So I got those two things from Office Depot. That is my haul from them. From Hobby Lobby, my envelopes. So yay, envelopes. I like these craft ones. I don't know why. I like craft paper. I just like the look of it. So I got those. I got this visual journal in watercolor and mixed media. So this is slightly lower GSM paper. This is watercolor paper. So I got these because I like the spiral bound as far as sketchbooks are concerned. I need a new sketchbook for some of the more fine art pieces that I want to be doing here recently, or here in the near future. And then I just picked up this book on color mixing recipes for portraits. It says oil, acrylic, and watercolor, and it basically tells you how to get certain colors for skin tones and shades of different shades of skin. And so it's a bunch of skin tone recipes, and I thought that that would come in really, really handy. Okay, so that is my Hobby Lobby haul. I got a couple of things that I can't show you because of the fact that they're just little extras to go in the box. So they're just a couple of little fun little things to go in the supply sampler. Oh, and this, I got this too, so I could show you this because this makes absolutely zero difference. But they had a purple and they had a gray. So this is filler for the box, the monthly supply sampler. That's all that is. So absolutely no big deal. You get to see that. That's spoiler alert. Okay, and then Michael's was slightly more eventful. So markers, a couple of them. I got 2 sets of that. I got some white acrylic paint for touch-ups just in case, because I'm going to Zentangle some stuff. So I got these to show as examples when I do one. I got a little A in this size and a little M in the size for my initials, and I'm going to Zentangle these black markers, so that's what this is for. So they'll be all Zentangly. And then I got a larger size that didn't have the A and the M in what I wanted, so I got the E and S for Eclectic Scribbles, and I'm going to Zentangle these in this larger size, and then I'm going to put these up as an example as a custom thing that you could order from the shop. And they also had this letter A, which now has a chip in it for some reason I don't know about. So they had like a regular block letter, and then they had this slightly funkier M. So I got that A and that M just to do as examples also. And because I want to do more fine art pieces, I got some books to do some studies. So I got this, the Manga Artist's Workbook by Christopher Hart. I love Christopher Hart's books. I just love them. I have most of the manga series because that is more of the style that I want to do my girls and my fairies and stuff in for my fine art pieces. So, and the chibis are so cute. So I got this workbook. These looked really interesting. There's two of them. So there's the chibi one, and then there is also the Manga Artist Workbook just for just regular body shapes, for manga body shapes. So I've got that as well. So there are a bunch of fun things in here, like body shapes that you can use as reference. And oops, there they are up there, and then you draw down below. And I figure you can also use like sketch paper. I'm going to use it as just a proportion reference when I start drawing more OCs. OCs are original characters, if you are not familiar with the OC term. So when I say OC, I'm saying original characters. So that's characters that I design personally. Christopher Hart's Draw Manga Now. Super cute animals and pets. Like I said, I don't really know how many of these that I'll be drawing out, but I love him. I just love I love these books, and they're great reference material. I have a crap ton over there in their whole manga series. The whole manga series, I pretty much have every single one of them. So I didn't have these, so I added to my collection. I also got a slightly larger sketchbook for watercolor, and this is the Canson XL watercolor tablet, but I also wanted a coil bound on this as well so that I can flip the pages open. And then Christopher Hart is figuring it out. Human proportions. I got just regular human beings, human proportions, and drawing essential poses as well for studies. So got those two books, and a couple more manga, I think. Manga Crash Course Fantasy, How to Draw Anime and Manga Step by Step. So this had a bunch of fun body shapes and little extras and characters and things. I also tend to pick up any book that has the word fantasy on the front of it. So this has got all kinds of weird characters and things like that in there to draw from. So freaking excellent reference. And this is Draw Manga Faces for Expressive Characters, because if there is one thing that I struggle with, it is stinking faces. Faces and hands is what really gets me, and there were some really, really good hands in those two little workbooks. I did see that, and that was like the selling point, besides the fact that they were by Christopher Hart. Those were the big selling points. So got all kinds of different expressions. This one's sulky, and this one's irritated, and you know, so you got all kinds of fun stuff. So I got a crap ton of books today and reference material to start designing some OCs from and things like that, and then some sketchbooks. And outside of that, I got some foil to wrap the watercolors up in, so that they're nice and sealed all the way around, and a couple of other things for just little goodies to throw in the sampler box. So outside of that, I didn't do anything else. that is my haul though. That is all that I got. So actually it was kind of a big shopping trip for me. The books are not cheap. They're not cheap, but they're so worth it. I really get a lot out of these books, and I'm going to be doing a lot more studies and things. So, and a lot more figure drawing, so they will come in really, really, really handy. But I'm going to go put those up, and I am going to finish packing the orders that I've got done today. The vlog will be finished saving here in just a few minutes, and I'm going to upload that to YouTube. And if I don't talk to you again tonight, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow goes slightly smoother than today did. We'll have to see. When I start doing this, I will probably take you along with me for a little bit of camera action on these. That will be my plan for right now, and I need to move stuff over on my to-do list for tomorrow, but we'll see what happens. Alright, bye. I love your faces. I'm having a crap day, but I love your faces. Bye-bye. Bye-bye then. Bye-bye. Okay, so as you can see, the little cup and the little plate didn't quite work. The little cup is too thin here in the center, so I'm going to look up some actual resin molds instead of trying to make one myself and see how far I can get with that. This has got a couple of holes where the resin didn't quite meet, which I was working on that whole process because they're so thin anyway, but it almost worked. It worked on this side. It's just a little flimsy, and then the bottom is fine. And then the little plate was thicker than the little cup, but the little plate didn't make it quite through on this end. This side is nice and fairly sturdy. It's still got a little flex and a little give to it, so I'm going to look up some things on that. The little owl came out great. And this actually is pretty dang good. I really like this. This has one little imperfection in it, which was avoidable. It was just that the mold was sort of leaned to the side, and so it's got one little thin area right here that didn't have a whole lot of coverage to it. Otherwise, this is great. And I like the green. The green is really nice and very, very transparent. I didn't use as much color as I did with the blue, but the actual mold itself, this popped right out of it. There's no real bubbles in it. There's no real imperfections in it. It is really, really nice. That is all on the resin for now, though. It's about 6:30, a little after, on Tuesday now, and I have been out into the studio today briefly, which is what you saw with me trying to get the thingies out of the molds, and so I'll vlog that real quick once the kids got home from school, and then I went inside and made dinner because two of my kids had to go to other functions for school and or out tonight, and so I needed to cook dinner fairly quickly and get it done fairly early so everybody had a chance to eat before they all went out. So we had tacos. Taco salad is what I had because I don't really care for the soft taco wrapped up or whatever, so I rip it up into shreds and make taco salad. Anyway, that's besides the point. So on my plate for today is to get these new items up in the shop, and I have done the majority of the work for that. I have printed the new sticker sheets, I have cut the new sticker sheets, I have photographed the new sticker sheets, so now I just have to put them up in the shop. And I showed them to everybody in the Daily Bullets vlog last night, but if that's not something that you watch, we've got hearts, we've got the whale, which is a big sticker, it's one big sticker, we've got the shapes. There are some extras in both the hearts and the shapes that aren't on my spread, but then the ones that were there are there as well. And these little dudes, I am calling these little dudes zoodles. And I plan on using them for March for my mood tracking. So I figure I color in the outsides of their bodies and leave their little bellies as Zentangles, and go back to coloring in characters. I like what I've been doing with the mood and the sleep and all that and everything, but at the same time I didn't write all of my moods down, and so I found myself limited when I was having a what day yesterday. I didn't have a what, you know, kind of color to go with it. So we had to remedy that. And so yeah, my old tracker is just something that I'm a little bit missing right now. This is a crap week for me and vehicles, because not only did my son's vehicle go down yesterday and the transmission basically fell out of it, but the transmission in mine is freaking out for some reason, and now mine is down also. So we are not one, but 2 vehicles down, and we have 6 different schedules going on here. So we're basically down to 1 family vehicle and 1 child with a vehicle. And it's not even a vehicle. The family vehicle is Andy in his truck. So that is a 2-3-seater max. I don't know. We're trying to figure this out. At this point, it looks like I may have to go get a new vehicle. I don't even know at this point what is going on. So I'll keep you updated on that. Also, I made this. It's a compass stencil. So I'm working on getting a couple of little tweaks out of this, because this circle right here is not perfectly round, and this edge right here is not perfectly round. The rest of it I'm good with, but I had to, you know, I was playing with my settings to see what settings I needed the Cricut to cut this at, so that it cut through nice and even and came out the way I wanted it. The reason behind making the compass stencil is because I get tired of playing with the basic compass and switching out pen and ink and pencil and all of that good mess. So I had been using this, but this is not working for me. One, it's a little flimsy. This is a little sturdier. It's made of maybe a slightly thicker meal stencil material. Oh my god, I can talk today. I really can. So this is a slightly thicker material, even though this is shiny and this is matte. I prefer the matte, but right now I'm working with shiny. Both of them are see-through, which is something that I needed this to have. I like that there were circles inside of this, but it was missing maybe a couple. And this thing that didn't go all the way in, so you couldn't get really close up with the circles that you made. You had to rely on these, and these are almost impossible to line up the center each and every time and get the perfect circle in the perfect spot. So this one goes all the way, and you've got 5 millimeters out, all the way out here. This is also too small for me, so this doesn't fit perfectly in the bullet journal. And I don't like the straight edge, because you're supposed to use it as a ruler, but because this was never big enough for me. I'm trying to get this at an angle where you could see it, because there's still so much give on the page, and I had to go out and use my compass anyway. And then this straight edge was useless because it is it's not long enough when I had to go bigger. And also, when you twirl around, depending upon where you are in the notebook, the square edge, well, the 2 square edges hit up against the middle of the journal, and that would cause little hiccups in the line. So this is about 4 inches, and this is 5 inches. So this fits very nicely onto the sides of the page, which you can see a little bit better, because this is also a little more off-white than that is. But this fits really nicely onto the page, and because it's a circle all the way around, you don't have to worry about it hitting this. So this is what I want. This is what I need. You also have the divisions into each of 32 sections, so that you could divide this up any month you want and still have that one little spot left over on months with 31 days, so that you can put in what you are tracking on that. So I'm probably going to use this in my setup on Thursday, and if I can print one more of these or cut one more of these and get the dimensions the way that I want them, and get those couple of little imperfections knocked out of this, then I will go ahead and put this in the shop as well. That is that. I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking, but I think that is it. So what else is on my agenda for today? I got all the orders packed and shipped. I got all the Patreon packages out. Everything hit the box today. We physically took them to the post office. And I have been working on March stuff. I'm working on another character for the Zentangles. It is a peacock right now. I'm going to do it in color and in black and white. And I need to rebox all of the samplers without showing you what is in the sampler box. I was showing that I got these boxes last week, and this is what I'm going to ship all of the samplers out in, as opposed to the other boxes that I have, because I needed a few more of these than I actually had. So this is what the samplers are going to go in, and since I've already got them pretty much halfway packed, or mostly packed, honestly, because they're about ready to go out, I just need to wrap the watercolors and put them in there. Outside of that, they're pretty much done, so I need to put those in the boxes that they're going to be in. Alright, I think that is going to be it for now. I'm going to go get these things listed on the site, and I will check back with you probably after the vlog, because I still have to do that as well. Alright, so I got completely sidetracked, and instead of putting the new stuff in the shop, I updated the shop images, the category images that I had planned on updating. So now everything is neatly tucked into categories here in the shop, and definitely a lot easier to find. Stickers should lead you to the different categories within stickers. Now on to adding the actual new products into the shop. Okay, so now we also have the 4 new sticker sheets for now in the shop as well. So I'm gonna go do the vlog, and then I will come back and box up the samplers that need to go out for March. It is about 12:30 now, and so I'm pretty much done for today. Everything is listed. I did the shop category images and everything, so everything is a lot easier to find now on the site. I'm going to go in and hang out with Andy for a little bit, and then head to bed. We're just exhausted. It's just been a stressful day. So I got 2 things from Inco Ramo today. I got this gorgeous postcard. Look at that. That's so pretty. It's gonna go up on my thing from Sandra, and she sent me this postcard with this little quote on it. It says, "We are not what we repeatedly do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act but a habit." And that's by Aristotle. So thank you, Sandra. And then I need to cover up the address. Kayla Himmerl sent me some Happy Mail, so let's open it up and see what Kayla has to say. So a lovely letter about a little bit about herself, and a little bit about the polar vortex that is happening up in Minnesota. But she wrote me the letter, so I'm gonna keep the majority of it to myself. I will definitely write you back, Kayla, and thank you so much for your letter. I am touched to be one of your recipients. So I'm gonna put these up there, and I'm going to respond to both of them, and I'm going to wrap up the vlog for tonight. I will see you again here tomorrow. I love your faces. Okay, y'all, it is right at midnight, and I am winding down for today. So I did a couple of things. I updated Etsy and put my new products on there, and like a couple of each one. I got all the files ready for the digital kit release, although I can't really release that early until, you know, people's payments come in, which I just realized. I don't know why I didn't think of it before. So as their payments come in, I will release the kit to them. I've cleaned off all of the little watercolor tins so that I can wrap them. We'll make those files tomorrow. Set up for my Plan With Me video for tomorrow, and I've got a couple of other things that I added to my list, but that is pretty much it for today. I am gonna go get some sleep, honestly. I am freaking tired, and my head has been throbbing all evening, so that's why I haven't really vlogged much. But that is going to wrap up my day anyway, so I will talk to y'all again tomorrow. I love your face. Hello, everybody. It is about 4:40, and it is now Thursday. It is Valentine's Day, so Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Y'all are probably getting tired of seeing my sweater, but this is sort of my studio sweater now. It's just so fluffy and I love it. I love it. So, sorry if you get tired of seeing it, but it's here to stay for a little bit. Just getting out to the studio today as per usual. And I'll have to run back inside in just a little bit and put stuff in the Instant Pot for dinner. I think we're going to do chicken and gravy or something like that. Little update on things that I have done today. So we've got Happy Valentine's Day for everyone. I'm going to post this on my Instagram and as a cute little fun post. And I finished the line work for my patron hangout next weekend, the paint with me. So there's that. So I'm really happy with how it came out, and I'm going to put a process video up on Patreon for my patrons here in just a little bit, and then I will put a quicker version of the process video up on Instagram. I will insert the little process video right here so that y'all can see it too. And yeah, that's what I've been working on today. Outside of that, there is a little progress been made on this little peacock dude. So that is where it sits at the moment. I need to finish it, but I haven't had any real time to go in and actually do any more illustrating on it. I'm doing a lot of back end stuff this week, so it's really not that interesting. What else did I have to do? I have to do the March Plan With Me videos. So as soon as I get everything ready to go in the Instant Pot, I'm going to come back out here, and while it's cooking, I'm going to do the March Plan With Me video. That is the plan anyway. And then I can edit it and get it uploaded when I get back out here after dinner. And I've got to also pick the winners for the Instagram giveaway. I'm looking for some more manufacturers, so I want to do some sketchbooks and some nice books, sort of like this kind of quality, only maybe some filled with just sketch paper and then some filled with dot grid paper and a couple of different things, but maybe with like artwork on the cover or something like that. So maybe a few different designs of sketchbook. I want to source out some notepads, and I want to maybe finally get started on the washi design. So I'm thinking something sweet and something floral for the first washi design, and I want to really work on my little thank you cards as well. So I will probably do that. Maybe I could take you along with me as I do some of that illustrating, but I've still got a little bit more back end stuff and sort of admin-y stuff to do today. So we'll see how far I get, and I will sort of update you as I go. That's it. That's all I know. That's all I know right now. My headache is still exercising its visitation rights, but you know, it's whatever. I work through it. Work through it. Alright, I will check with you in just a little bit. I hope you are all having a great Valentine's Day, whether you celebrate it or not. Have a great Thursday. Who knows? I love your faces, so be my Valentine. That's perfectly fine with me. Alright everybody, it is about 11:40. It's exactly 11:40 and I am sort of winding down. So I was over there playing with the half pans for the watercolors and trying to figure out how to wrap the stinking little things because they're so stinking tiny and delicate and I can't get my fingers to move that way apparently. So this is what I've come up with. I was practicing on a couple that are dry. The ones that are over there need to dry a little bit further, so I will probably wrap them this weekend. But I've got this little gold foil thing underneath a sticker, and the sticker wrapped around the edges and then sort of wrapped like a little candy maybe. This one's a little bit, the pan is dirty, but this will be, I think, how they're wrapped. So that's what I'm going to go with right now. And I've cut all the little foils down to size, and I've got all the little stickers cut. So that it'll close up without affecting the little label on them, because they're all also little labels on the side of the pan to tell you what the color is. And this blue color for March, I'm going with Blue Lagoon, and I'm going to try and release a color set for March 1st, and I'm going to do a shimmery seaside set is what I think I'm going to call it. That's the thought anyway right now. And it'll be pretty shimmery seaside. So this one will be in it. This one is Blue Lagoon, and I thought about maybe doing like a mermaid tail or something like that. I don't know. So these are the ones that I am going to do, maybe 4 to 6 colors for the set in March, but I will keep you updated on those. And once I release the pre-orders, they will ship out on March 1st. That's the plan. I need to go online and find some little, maybe other little pans and maybe little containers to put them in to make them a little bit easier to ship. And I'm thinking about doing like the small circular pans as well. So I don't know, we'll see what happens, and I will update you on what I find. But as of right now, this is how these will ship. These are half pans and they will ship in the subscription box. I also put up a few new blind boxes, and I've got a sale going on. So if you buy a $50 blind box, you get at least $75 worth of goodies. If you buy a $75 blind box, then you get at least $100 worth of goodies, because I'm gonna have to buy a new car now. So I've got to finish the de-stash as much as possible and gather up as much funds as possible for a down payment on a new car. So anyway, sale time. Let's see what else. I've got the March kit plan with me up. I've got today's vlog up. I have started on the washi design. I'm thinking about a floral springy type theme for March, because it'll come out in March, so spring is right around the corner. Starting to work on spring designs. Now tomorrow when we get up, or when I get up, I'm going to start working on the second Zentangle March kit. The subscription boxes are also, I've got 5 more up, and once those 5 sell out, I am closing the subscriptions for now, so there won't be any more available. So if you want to jump on it and try out the subscription box, get them now, because I'm going to close them for at least a few months. And once the blind boxes sell out, if I have more stuff, I will put a couple more up. But if you were on the fence about getting them, now is the time to get them. Sonny is buying her she bought her 4th blind box tonight. I love your face, Sonny. So yeah, she bought her 4th $75 blind box tonight, and I'm going to fill it up with goodies and ship it out to her tomorrow. So hopefully she will have it by the time this vlog goes up, and she could see how much I love her face. So she sent a response to my Insta story that says, "You don't have to tell me twice." And I thought that was hilarious. Thank you so much, Sonny, for your support and patronage. Alright, I will close out the vlog here for tonight. I will see you again tomorrow. Hope y'all had a happy Valentine's Day. Andy just got home a few minutes ago, just before midnight, and he brought me Valentine's Day presents, which I thought I would share with y'all. One of which is this little box of chocolates, and it's already opened and it's already gone. So, little bitty box of chocolates, it's gone. I don't really eat chocolates anyway. I think the chocolates are mostly for him, but that's okay. Bless his heart, he's so cute. I also have the big one, which he will probably eat the majority of too, because I don't like biting into mystery chocolates that could be coconut or pink ooey stuff. I don't really care for that, but I thought that this was super cute. So these, I got 2 cards. I got a funny one and then I got a sweet one. So I got this one, which says all kinds of stuff. It says, it's Valentine's Day. I hope that you are looking forward to all the fun that you'll have. It's going to be swell. Try to put your cares and worries aside. Relax and chill out. This special day is just for you. Love, me. And when you open it, the little cutouts say this: I hope you are going to put out for me. Oh, and it says, haha, I love you so much. And the card says, I'm not very subtle, but I love you. It's so stinking cute. This is Andy in a nutshell. This is Andy. So that made me smile. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so cute. So that one was that card. And then he got me a sweet card too, which is just, look, it's so pretty. So pretty. So this one says, to my wife, the love of my life, what does it mean when I say I love you? It means that I notice sweet things you do. There's the inside. It says, it's thinking you're gorgeous, sexy, and smart. It's letting you know you still have my heart. It's thanks for your patience, friendship, and care. It's feeling at home as long as you're there. It's feeling so proud to call you my wife. Loving you is the best part of my life. Happy Valentine's Day. And then he wrote, love you more and more every day. Thank you for everything you do. Your love, Andy. So stinking cute. He is so sweet. I love him so much. Oh my god. So I had to share y'all. That was my Valentine's from my sweetie in my fancy printer whenever I get the chance to purchase it, when we figure out what's going around with these cars and whether or not I need to purchase a new vehicle. I get to purchase my sublimation printer as my Valentine's Day gift as well. So he's so good to me. Alright, definitely winding down for tonight. I will see you all tomorrow. I love your faces. Good night. Happy Friday! Alright, so I have been busy packing orders since I came out here to the studio this afternoon, which y'all have seen me do, but this is exciting. So I got mail from Catnip. Oh, I got all kinds of fun things. Oh, there's more. There's more coming out of the bag. Oh, okay. So let's see what all I've got. Fun heart. Cute. Oh. Catnip. Yes. I got a little catnip. I'm so excited about that. Let's see. Little sampler of a heart and a flower. Awesome. Oh, y'all, I've got the stencils cut in the background for the compass stencils. So here is the thank you card that she sends out. I am in the middle of making a thank you card because I had been doing like a little original character, sort of like a Munchkin-esque kind of theme. With the gray hair and everything to put on the thank you card. So, and then I saw that she had done this and I was like, oh, cute. But anyway, so I'm in the middle of making my thank you card, and here's Baby Shark. Baby Shark, do 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 do, Baby Shark. Look at that. How cute is Baby Shark? Oh, I love it. So this is the first ever enamel pen I have actually purchased from anybody. I backed the Kickstarter by So Very Busy, and I am waiting on her little Lucky Charms Common Sense kitty cat one. But this is the only one that I've ever like purchased. And it's Baby Shark. Baby Shark. Oh. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm stinking excited. Speaking of excited, I just got an email that says Kickstarter has released my funds. So the next thing that I'm going to do is get in touch with my manufacturer and start ordering my enamel pens for my Kickstarter. Yay! So it's an exciting Friday. It's very exciting. I got Baby Shark. I don't know where I'm going to put Baby Shark. Put Baby Shark up there or something. I don't know. I'm going to put Baby Shark somewhere. And I'm stinking excited. And I'm going to put all this stuff up. And so, yay. I got Happy Mail and I love it. Alright, I will check back in with y'all in just a bit. I'm going to go order some enamel pens and stop trying to talk over this Cricut machine. Okay, bye-bye. I love your faces. Bye-bye. Okay, so it is 6 o'clock. And I have just sent the final design email off to the manufacturer for the enamel pens with all 4 of the designs that are being released: the polar bear, the hedgehog, the doofy penguin, and the turtle. And I am just waiting on the final bulk price of those 4 designs together to come back from them. And I've given them the PSD files and everything, so the Photoshop files for that, so they will already have them. And then as soon as they give me the final price, I'm going to place my order. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so now I actually have to go in and make sure that my kids are fed, and I will check back with you in a little bit. I love your faces. Okay, y'all, so it is about 20 minutes after 9. I just finished the Daily Bullets vlog for today. I put you up on a new thingy that I got off of Amazon. It's a tilty deal that you hook onto your tripods or whatever to hold your camera steady at all the different angles or whatever. So so far so good, and I'm like looking straight on at you instead of sort of down at you now, which might help the double chin thing that I've had going on here in the previous vlogs. I'm so excited about getting these enamel pens ordered. I'm like flipping out, and so now that's all I can think about. This weekend I'm going to go through and I'm going to make the second Zentangle kit for March and work on some designs for that. We've got a birthday party to go to tomorrow and things like that, so I may not vlog too much this weekend. I also need to go and find a new car, so yay. But anyway, I'm going to close out the vlog for this week. Hopefully next week we will design the washi tape, the first ever washi tape, and I'll have the pins ordered, and we're just waiting on those to show up, and everything is going to get very exciting. So I'll be shipping out the March samplers next week as well. So lots of things happening next week, so hopefully that one will be a little bit more exciting than this one. I will see you Sunday at 3 for the live, and then the following Sunday, don't forget, we have the patron hangout at 2 and then the live at 3. The patron hangout is going to be a paint with me, and if you are one of my patrons, you can jump over there right now and get the line work that I was talking about and that I showed you earlier in this studio vlog, so that you can paint with me. I love your faces. I'm going to close out the vlog. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a big thumbs up if you found it at all helpful. And until next time, take care. I love your faces. Bye.